football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Buffalo Bills and our home team. On the visitor sideline, the Bills head coach Sean McDermott. These guys come in feeling good in what's been a formful playoff so far. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. Getting this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback Josh Allen.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we had the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They played very good ball here come playoff time, but these are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
A short throw crossed by Kincaid. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
14 yards on the play. That's another Bills.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now Allen on first down. He's into space past the 25. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to number 81, Jaden Higgins. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got his big tight end, Elijah Arroyo, for the score.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Fairbairn good on the point after, and his guys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On first down, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen for the throw on first and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Stroud. This one complete right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient. Now they get another first down.
And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills 17.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Well, Hairston on the stop.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And his guys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard mark. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Bills.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Allen now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From 29, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Stroud. Headed left, buying time.
Great reaction by the defense. And at first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Allen with a throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud. He runs with it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
15 more yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Nico Collins has a touchdown. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. They'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got a man. That's Noel. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
The 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Man, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 22-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Offside. Defense.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Visitors 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. Work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. They get 19 on that pass play. That's enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46, here's 2nd down.
And 6 at the Bills' 46-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. T.J. Sanders in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And now here comes the punt team. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. It goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Tackle there by Will Anderson. From the 23, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Sammy has it working in the middle. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Here's Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And a first down.
They'll run on first down with Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 36.
To throw is Stroud. That one caught by Noah. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And they'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, this is Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. To try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Allen to throw again. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he will go all the way. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Stroud. Stick and jig from left side. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want. Like, this game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to take over once again. The tight end Kincaid in motion. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Zach Harrison. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Allen. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Going to throw for it. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stroud fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A run up the middle with Chubb. The Bills going to use their final timeout here Not much there. Maybe a yard.
One-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Chuck. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Timmy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A final shot now for Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline.